What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my 2025 yearly Blu-ray collection video. That's right, I am doing these once a year. I feel like that's going to be easier to do than just doing monthly videos like I was doing a couple years ago. I just feel like it'll be easier just to do one a year, and especially with how much I own, that's probably the better option. So a couple things before getting into it. I know with last year's Blu-ray collection video, I tried a different format. I tried just showing the collection without taking them off the shelves one by one and just only mentioning the ones that I felt were worth mentioning. But a lot of you said that you didn't like that. You wish I would have gone through each one individually. And since I don't like the idea of taking them off the shelf one by one, with how it's set up, with how many I have, I've got a better solution. I'm still going to keep that same format, but I will mention every single movie. That way, no movie gets left out, and hopefully that one would work out. I just don't... You guys got to understand, I have a lot of movies and different shelves that they're on, so just doing one sitting and grabbing a whole bunch of them and then going through them one by one, putting them back in alphabetical order and putting them back on the shelf, that's just a gigantic hassle. So hopefully this new format would work a lot better. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. Not really much else to go into. You guys know how Blu-ray videos work. I've been doing these for years now. So let's do it. I got a lot to go through. Let's go over my entire Blu-ray collection for March 2025. All right, just to give you guys a quick visualization on what my shelves are like, here is all of it. Here's how all of it is set up. To that 3 little tiny purple shelves all the way to here. These are all Blu-rays. I have no DVDs. I will be doing an eventual DVD one, but I don't have those set up yet. But this is what I got to work with, so yeah, as you can see, taking them off one by one, it's going to be a bit of a hassle. So let's get into it. Let's start in alphabetical order, which is here. We have 2 Guns, 3 from Hell, 3:10 to Yuma. This is the original one. And then we have the remake with Christian Bale. Nice 4K steelbook. 5:25:77. I still haven't watched this one. I don't even really remember what it's about. I might sell that, but I'm not sure. 8 Mile, 9, 10 Cloverfield Lane, 10 Things I Hate About You, 12 Angry Men, 12 Angry Men, the 1990 remake, which is actually pretty good. I really like it. 12 Mighty Orphans, 12 Monkeys, the 12 Rounds trilogy. Let me switch hands. 12 Years a Slave, 13 Hours, 15:17 to Paris, 21 Bridges, 21 and 22 Jump Street, 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later. These are pretty rare Blu-rays, and I only paid like $7.99 for both of them, so I'm really glad I got that. 31, Rob Zombie's worst movie, if you ask me. 42, The Jackie Robinson Story. 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. 47, Ronin. 48 Hours, 50/50. 65, 101 Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians 2. 127 Hours, the Deadpool slipcover. I got rid of a couple of them, so I'll show you what I mean by that point. The Deadpool slipcovers. 300 Rise of an Empire, 500 Days of Summer, 1408, 1941, 1917, 2001 A Space Odyssey, 2010 The Year We Make Contact, 2012 Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, The Abyss, The Accountant, Ace Ventura 1 and 2 double feature, Across the Universe, Act of Valor, I think I'm saying that right, Ad Astra, Addams Family Values, Addams Family 1 and 2, the animated ones. Haven't upgraded those to 4K, and I don't think I will. The Adjustment Bureau, Adventures in Babysitting, The Adventures of Captain Marvel. This is the, original serial version. The Adventures of Tintin, Aftermath, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 1 and 2, The Age of Adeline. I think that's how you say it, Adeline. Aha, the movie, Air, Air Force One, Airplane, Airport, the complete collection, Akira on 4K. Then over here we got Aladdin, what are the other ones? Return of Jafar and King of Thieves. Alice in Wonderland, all the Alien movies, including Alien Romulus with this gorgeous red slipcover. I love that. Alita Battle Angel, Almighty Thor. This is the Asylum version of Thor. All Quiet on the Western Front, and the most recent remake, All Quiet on the Western Front. All the Money in the World, All the Right Moves, Almost Famous, Ambulance, American Assassin, American Beauty, American Gangster, American Graffiti, American History X, American Hustle, American Made, American Psycho, American Sniper, American Ultra, American Underdog, and American Werewolf in London, and The American. Whew, a lot of American movies. The Amityville Horror, this is the remake. I have the original one, but it's in a box set now. Amsterdam, Anaconda, Anastasia, Anchorman 1 and 2, Angry Birds 1 and 2, Angel Has Fallen, Angels and Demons, Animal House, the Animatrix, which is a rare Blu-ray to find, the Annabelle trilogy. Let me switch hands. Here we go. This is kind of hard to do with where I'm at. Annie, I think I left off at Annie. Annihilation, Another Round, Antlers, the Ant-Man trilogy, Apocalypto, Apocalypse Now, Apollo 11, Apollo 13, Apollo 18, April Fool's Day, Aquaman 1 and 2, Arachnophobia, Arctic, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, Argo, Armageddon, Arrival, Arthur Christmas, AI, Artificial Intelligence, The Artist, Assassin's Creed, Assault on Precinct 13, and the remake, Assault on Precinct 13, Asteroid City, The A-Team, Atlantis, double feature, Atomic Blonde, the Austin Powers trilogy, Avatar, this is the big super duper 25 million disc collection, and then I got Avatar and Avatar 2 on 4K. Avatar Last Airbender, complete series, all 4 Avengers movies, The Aviator, The Awakening, The Babadook, Baby Driver, Babylon, Backdraft, all 4 Bad Boys movies, Bad Grandpa, and Bad Grandpa .5, the, like, kind of extended alternate take version, whatever it's called. The Bad Guys, Bad Lieutenant, and then the Nicolas Cage Bad Lieutenant, Bad Times at the El Royale, Bambi, The Bank Job, Barbarella, Barbed Wire, Barbie, Barry Lyndon, Basic Instinct, all 5 seasons of Bates Motel. Then we got Batman, the 1989 one. This is like this cool lenticular slipcover that I'm still holding on to. Even though I'm probably like never gonna watch that Blu-ray, I'm still holding on to it because of the slipcover. Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Batman v Superman, the new remastered 4K version, which I prefer that version. The Batman, The Adventures of Batman, complete series, Batman Assault on Arkham, Batman Bad Blood, Batman Beyond, the complete series, Dark Knight Returns Parts 1 and 2, Batman Death in the Family, Batman Doom That Came to Gotham, Batman, Lego Batman Family Matters, Gotham by Gaslight, Gotham Knights, Batman and Harley Quinn, Batman Hush, The Killing Joke, The Long Halloween 1 and 2, Mask of the Phantasm, Mystery of the Batwoman, Batman Ninja, Return of the Caped Crusaders, Batman Soul of the Dragon, Batman vs. Robin, Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman vs. Two-Face, Under the Red Hood, Year One, and Son of Batman. Oh, and Batman, the complete series. A lot of Batmans. I think I have officially every animated Batman movie ever. Where did I leave off? Battle of the Sexes, Battle Royale, Battlestar Galactica, Baywatch, Beast, The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, The Beatles Help, The Beatles Magical Mystery Tour, Yellow Submarine, Let It Be, but this is a bootleg version that I got, and then I made my own cover for it. There's still no release dates if we're ever going to get Let It Be on Blu-ray, so I have that until now. And that's the new Disney Plus remastered. The Beatles Get Back, The Beatles 1+, 8 Days a Week, The Beatles 8 Days a Week, Beau is Afraid, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Beauty and the Beast remake, which I might sell the remake, I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet. Beekeeper, Beetlejuice, and then Beetlejuice, the Steelbook. I couldn't find the regular edition in stores, so I just went with the Steelbook. The Before trilogy, Behind the Mask, Belfast, Belko Experiment, The Benchwarmers, Beowulf, Best Friends, Better Watch Out, the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy, the BFG, The Bible, Big Fat Liar, Big Fish, Big Hero 6, Big Lebowski, Big Trouble in Little China, The Bike Riders, Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, Billy Madison, The Birdcage, Birdman, Birds of Prey, The Birth of a Nation, Black Adam, Black Christmas, the remake Black Christmas, not the recent remake, The Blackening, okay, Black Hat, Black Hawk Down, Black Klansman, Black Mass, Black Panther 1 and 2, The Black Phone, Black Swan, Black Widow, the Blade trilogy, Blade Runner, this is all the different cuts of the movie, and then we got the final cut on 4K, and then Blade Runner 2049, Blair Witch Project, Blair Witch, Blazing Saddles, The Blind Side, Blind Spotting, Blinded by the Light, The Bling Ring, Blood Diamond, sorry, I'm sitting on the floor, Bloodfather, Blow, Blowout, Blue Beetle, The Blues Brothers, Blue is the Warmest Color, Blue Valentine, Blue Velvet, Bob's Burgers Movie, Bob Marley, One Love, Bodies, 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 Body Snatchers. I think this is the sequel to the original movie. Not sure. Bohemian Rhapsody, Bolt, The Boogeyman, Bonnie and Clyde, Book of Eli, Book of Life, Book Smart, Boondock Saints, Born on the 4th of July, Bottle Rocket, Boyhood, Boys in the Hood, Season 1, 2, and 3 of The Boys, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Brave, Braveheart, Brawl in Cell Block 99, Breakfast Club, Breaking, The Breed, and the remake of Day of the Dead. I only really have that for the remake of Day of the Dead. Brick, Bridesmaids, Bridge of Spies, Bridge on the River Kwai, Bridge of Terabithia, Brightburn, Bring It On, Brokeback Mountain, Broken Arrow, Bronson Brothers, Brother Bear 1 and 2, The Brothers Bloom, Bruce Almighty, Bubba Hotep, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. All right. Then we got A Bug's Life, Bull Durham, Bullet, Bullet Train, Bumblebee, Buried, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Butler, The Butterfly Effect, The Bye-Bye Man, Cabin Fever, Cabin in the Woods, Caddyshack, The Call of the Wild, Candyman, the 2022 version, Capone, Captain America, the really terrible 90s version, and then all the other Captain America movies with a 4K of Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel, Captain Phillips, Captain Underpants, The Card Counter, Carlito's Way, Carrie the Remake, Casablanca, Casanova 70, Casino Royale, the 67 spoof version, and then the regular Blu-ray of the Daniel Craig Casino Royale, Casper, Castaway, Catch Me If You Can, Celebrating Mickey, Cell, Cellular, Central Intelligence, Challengers, Changeling, The Changeling, Chasing Amy, Chaos Walking, Charlie's Angels 1 and 2, Double Pack, Cheech and Chong's Smoke, what is it called? Up in Smoke, excuse me. And then Cheech and Chong's next movie, Chef. Oh, I do have Chef. I forgot I had that. Chernobyl, Chicago, Chicken Little, Children of Men, Children of the Corn, Chinatown, which also comes with the 2 Jakes, Chip and Dale, the complete series, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Christmas Bloody Christmas, Disney's Christmas Carol, the essential the essential Christmas classics, Christmas Story, Fuck You, Christmas Story 2, Fuck You, I should say, Christine, Christopher Robin, Chronicles of Riddick, Chucky, the complete collection comes with the first one all the way to, what is it? Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, the Child's Play remake, which I really, really like, Chucky season 1 through 3, Cinderella Man, Citizen Kane, City Lights, City Slickers, another one of those Deadpool covers, Civil War, Clash of the Titans, the original, Western, trilogy pack. Comes with Hondo, Once Upon a Time in the West, and True Grit. Spoiler alert, I already bought, just today actually, Once Upon a Time in the West on 4K. Clear Present Danger, the Clerks trilogy, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Cliffhanger, Unforgiven, and The Outlaw Josie Wales. A Clockwork Orange, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Cloud Atlas, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2, Cloverfield, Cloverfield Paradox, Clue the Movie, Clueless, Cobra, Cocaine Bear, Cocktail, Coco, Cold Pursuit, Collateral, Color of Money, The Color Out of Space, The Color Purple, and the remake, Coming to America 1 and 2, Commando, Commuter, Con Air, Conan the Barbarian. This is the Jason Momoa remake, which I still have yet to see. Coneheads, The Conjuring Trilogy, Constantine, the 4K Steelbook, Contact, Contagion. This is the UK release because it was cheaper at the time. The Conversation, Cool Hand Luke, Cool Runnings, Cool World, Cop Shop, Coraline, the Cornetto Trilogy, Corpse Bride, The Courier, Cowboys and Aliens, The Craft, Crank, Crash, and the Paul Haggis Crash, Crawl, The Crazies, and The Crazies, the remake. Alright, Crazy Rich Asians, Crazy Stupid Love, The Creator, The Creed Trilogy, Creepshow, Crimes of the Future, Criminal, Crimson Tide, Croods 1 and 2, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Crow and the Crow remake, Cruella, Cry Macho, Cujo, A Cure for Wellness, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, The Curse of La Llorona, Cyborg, Cyrano, Dahmer, Dallas Buyers Club, Dances with Wolves, Danny Collins, Dante's Peak, Daredevil Season 1 and 2, The Darjeeling Limited, Darkest Hour, Dark Blue, Dark City, The Dark Crystal, Dark Man, Dark Shadows, The Da Vinci Code, Dawn of the Dead, the original, as well as the 4K of Dawn of the Dead, then Dawn of the Dead, the remake on 4K, The Day After Tomorrow, this is another Deadpool slipcover, Daybreakers, Day of the Dead, Days of Thunder, The Day the Earth Stood Still, original and remake, Dazed and Confused, Dead and Tombstone, Death on the Nile, all the Death Wish movies, including the remake, Deepwater Horizon, The Deer Hunter, Deep Blue Sea, Deep Impact, Defiance, Deja Vu, Demolition Man, Den of Thieves 1 and 2, The Departed, 4K Steelbook, The Descendants, The Descent, The Devil Wears Prada, another Deadpool cover, The Devil's Rejects, and Devotion. Alright, next we got Dial M for Murder, Diary of the Dead, Dick Tracy, all the Die Hard movies, Dinosaur, Dirty Dancing, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, The Disaster Artist, District 9, Disturbia, Django Unchained, Doctor Strangelove, Doctor Strange 1 and 2, Dog Soldiers, Don John, Dr. Doolittle, and then Doolittle, the shitty Robert Downey Jr. one that I love, but it's terrible. Donnie Brasco, Donnie Darko, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, Don't Be a Menace to South Central, Don't Breathe 1 and 2, Don't Worry, Darling, Doom, The Doors, Door on the Lost City of Gold, Double Indemnity, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Dragged Across Concrete, Drag Me to Hell, Dragon Slayer, The Dreamers, Dream Scenario, Dread, the original Best Buy Steelbook, Drive, but this is the second sight version. I heard the Sony Steelbook one isn't all that great, so I went with that one. The Drop, Dumb and Dumber, and Dumb and Dumber 2, Dumbo, Dune Part 2, Dungeons and Dragons, Dunkirk, Duel, Earthquake, Earth to Echo, Eastern Promises, East of Eden, Easy A, Easy Rider, Ed, and Eddie. This is a bootleg that I had before I bought the DVD box set, but I still have that because that DVD box set isn't fully complete. Edge of Darkness, Edge of 17, Edge of Tomorrow, Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood, Johnny Depp's best performance ever, Eight-Legged Freaks, Elemental, The Elephant Man, Elf, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Elvis, Blue Hawaii, Elvis, the John Carpenter version, Elvis, the Austin Butler movie, Elysium, Ender's Game, Enemy, Enemy of the State, Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove, Encanto, Enchanted, Enter the Dragon, Entrapment, End of Watch, Epic, Equilibrium, The Equalizer Trilogy, Aragon, Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Escape Plan, E.T., The Eternals, Event Horizon, Ever After, Everest, Everything Everywhere All at Once, the cool Walmart exclusive cover, all the Evil Dead movies, as well as Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 1, 2, and 3, Excalibur, Ex Machina, Exodus God and Kings, The Exorcist Anthology Collection, which comes with all the movies, Exorcist Believer, all 4 Expendable movies, Eyes Wide Shut, The Fabelmans, Face Off, Falcon and Winter Soldier Season 1, Fall, The Fall Guy, The Family Guy Star Wars Trilogy, Fantasia and Fantasia 2000, The Fanatic, Fantastic Beasts Trilogy, Fanboys, the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie, the 2 terrible Jessica Alba Fantastic Four movies, and the even worse 2015 Fantastic Four movie. Hopefully Marvel does a better job. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Fargo, Hobbs and Shaw, F9, Fast X. I have the other Fast and Furious movies in a box set. We'll get to the box sets last. Faster, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Fatal Attraction, The Father, Fat Man, Fault in Our Stars, Fearless, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Ferdinand, Ferrari, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, A Few Good Men, Field of Dreams, The Fifth Element, Fight Club, The Fighter, Fighting with My Family, the first 4 Final Destination movies, and Final Destination 5, Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, Finding Neverland, The Firm, Firestarter, the original, The First Cow, First Night, First Man, the Man with No Name trilogy, Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Five Nights at Freddy's, Flashdance, Flash Gordon, The Flash, Fletch, Flight, and then Flight Plan, The Fluffy Movie, the original Fly, and then the Jeff Goldblum Fly, Focus, The Fog, Following, Footloose, Forbidden Planet, Ford vs. Ferrari, The Foreigner, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Forrest Gump, Found Footage 3D, The Founder, The Fourth Kind, Fox and the Hound, and I think this has, and Fox and the Hound 2, Fracture, Frank, Frankenweenie, Freaky, Free Guy, The French Connection, The French Connection 2, The French Dispatch, The Freshman, Friday Night Lights, Friday the 13th on 4K, and the remake on 4K, even though I don't like the remake. That looks a million times better than the crappy Blu-ray. Fright Night on 4K, the original, and then the remake, From Dusk Till Dawn, From Hell, Frozen, and then the 2 Disney Frozens, The Fugitive, Full Metal Jacket, Fury, Gabriel Iglesias, Aloha Fluffy, Galaxy Quest, all of Game of Thrones, including Season 1 of House of Dragon. I don't have Season 2. Ghost, Ghostbusters 1, 2, Afterlife, and Frozen Empire. Ghost in the Shell, the original, Ghost in the Shell, the live-action remake, both Ghost Rider movies, Ghost Ship, Ghost Story, The Ghost Rider, Giant, The Game, Gandhi, Gangs of New York, Gangster Squad, Gattaca, Gemini Man, The Gentleman, George of the Jungle, Get Out, Get Shorty, Get Smart, Get the Gringo, Gettysburg, Gifted, The Gift, G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra, G.I. Joe, Retaliation, Snake Eyes, all 3 of those are terrible, Gimme Shelter, Ginger Snaps, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, the Daniel Craig Girl with the Dragon Tattoo movie, and then The Girl in the Spider's Web. Gladiator, Gladiator 2, Glass, Glory Road, the Godfather trilogy, Gods and Generals, Gods of Egypt, Godzilla, the original, and then we got the awful Matthew Broderick one. Here's a double pack of Tokyo SOS and Final Wars, Godzilla the 2014 version, Shin Godzilla, Okay, pardon me, I gotta sit on the floor again. Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is absolutely terrible. Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla vs. Kong, New Empire. Going in Style. Gone Baby Gone. Gone Girl. Gone in 60 Seconds. Gone with the Wind. Good Burger. The Good Dinosaur. Goodfellas. Good Morning Vietnam. Good Will Hunting. A Goofy Movie. The Goonies. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, all 5 seasons of Gotham, The Graduate, Grand Budapest Hotel, Grand Piano, Gran Torino, Gran Turismo, Gravity, Grease, The Great Dictator, The Great Escape, The Great Gatsby, The Great Mouse Detective, The Great Outdoors, The Great Wall, The Greatest Showman, Green Book, The Green Inferno, Green Knight, Greenland, Green Lantern, Beware My Power, The Green Mile, Green Room, Green Zone, Gremlins 1 and 2. What is the word? Gretel and Hansel. God, I can't hold this phone. There we go. The Gray, Grindhouse, double feature, excuse me. Groundhog's Day, The Grudge, remake, sequel, whatever it is. Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, The Guest, Hacksaw Ridge, Hail Caesar, Halloween on 4K, Halloween Scream Factory. I got all the Scream Factory Halloweens right here on 4K. The Rob Zombie Halloween movies, which are the theatrical cuts. I prefer those versions. And then we have the 4K Steelbook of Halloween 2018. And then we got Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends on 4K Steelbook there. This Halloween Ends one is the Zavvi exclusive one. All right. Hancock, Hang 'em High, The Hangover Trilogy, Hannah, Hannibal, Hannibal Rising, which I believe this is the first time Hannibal Rising is on Blu-ray here in the US, which is kind of cool. The Happening, Happy Death Day 1 and 2, Happy Feet, double feature, Hardcore Henry, Hard Target, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Harry Potter, Return to Hogwarts, The Hateful Eight, The Hate You Give, Haunt, Haunting in Venice, Haunting of Hill House, Haywire, Heat, The Heat, Heavy Metal, Hellboy 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and then the remake. I don't have the new one yet. Hell or High Water, Hellraiser 1 and 2, Hellraiser 3, The Help, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, Her, Hercules, the Disney version, and then the Dwayne Johnson Hercules, Hereditary, Highlander, High Life, High Plains, Drifter, the High School Musical trilogy, Don't Judge, The Hills Have Eyes, the original, and then the 2 remakes. Nice little box set there. All right, then we got The History of the Eagles, History of the World Part 1, History of Violence, Hitchcock, Hitman's Bodyguard 1 and 2, The Hobbit trilogy, the theatrical cuts, The Holdovers, Holiday Inn, Hollywoodland, Home Alone 1 and 2, Honest Thief, Hook, Hoosiers, Horrible Bosses 1 and 2, Hostel 1 and 2, Hostiles, Hotel Transylvania 1, 2, and then we got 3 right there. Hot Tub Time Machine, Houdini, this is the Adrian Brody one, which I like quite a bit. House of a Thousand Corpses, House of Gucci, The House with Clocks in Its Walls, Howard the Duck, How I Won the War, Howling, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated version. Then we got the Jim Carrey version on 4K, and then the newest animated one on 4K. And by newest, I mean 2019. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, Hugo, all the Hunger Games movies, Hulk, Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 and 2, The Hunt, Hunt for Red October, The Hurt Locker, Hustlers, The Hustler, Hypnotic, I Am Legend, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, Ides of March, If Beale Street Can Talk, If, I Know What You Did Last Summer, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, I Know Who Killed Me, The Illusionist, but it's a different movie, Imitation Game, Immaculate, I'm Not Ashamed, In a Violent Nature, Inception, The Incredible Hulk, Incredibles 1 and 2, Independence Day. I got rid of the second one because the second one is just terrible. Indian in the Cupboard, all the Indiana Jones movies. These 4 are just the original Blu-rays, and then we got all the 4Ks right here, including Dial of Destiny, which I still really like. Infernal Affairs, Inferno, Inglourious Bastards on 4K, Infinity Pool, Injustice, Inside Man, Inside Out 1 and 2, and all the Insidious movies. Then we got, I gotta switch hands, hold on. That's good enough. Then we got Insomnia, Interstellar, this isn't working. Insomnia, Interstellar, Interview with a Vampire, In the Heights, In the Line of Fire, In the Mouth of Madness, In Time, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the original version. And then we got the 70s Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Invisible Man, all 4 IP Man movies, The Irishman, iRobot, The Iron Claw, The Iron Giant, The Iron Man Trilogy, The Island, Isle of Dogs, I Spit on Your Grave, ISS, The Italian Job, It Chapter 1 and 2, It Comes at Night, It Follows, I, Tanya, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, It's a Wonderful Life, Jackie Brown, Jackass 3, Jackass 3.5, Jackass Forever, Jack Reacher 1 and 2, Jack Reacher Season 1 and Season 2, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruits, and then all seasons of Jack Ryan, Jacob's Ladder, James and the Giant Peach, Jarhead, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, all 4 Jaws movies, including the Jaws 5, which is actually Cruel Jaws movie, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, Jeepers Creepers 3, Jennifer's Body, Jerry Maguire, Jersey Boys, JFK Director's Cut, Jingle All the Way, Jobs, Joe, all 4 John Wick movies, Jojo Rabbit, Joker 2, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Joyride, this Joyride, which I haven't seen yet. This is the Paul Walker one. Judge Dredd, Judy, the Jumanji trilogy, Jungle Book 1 and 2, Jungle Book Remake, Jungle Cruise, all the Jurassic Park movies, the crappy Justice League movie, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then a steelbook of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Then we got Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, Crisis on Infinite Earths 1, 2, and 3, Justice League Doom, Flashpoint Paradox, Gods and Monsters, Throne of Atlantis, Justice League vs. Teen Titans, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League War, Justice League World War, Justice League World War II, K-19 the Widowmaker, The Karate Kid, Katy Perry, Pardon Me the Movie, Keanu, Kick-Ass 1 and 2, Kickboxer, Kill Bill 1 and 2, Killer Joe, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Killing of a Sacred Deer, Kindergarten Cop, King Arthur Legend of the Sword, King Kong the Original, King Kong vs. Godzilla, King Kong 1976, Peter Jackson King Kong, and Kong Skull Island. Then we got Kingdom of Heaven, King of Comedy, Kingpin, all 3 Kingsman movies, King Richard, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Night and Day, A Knight's Tale, Knives Out, Knock at the Cabin, Knock Knock, Knocking, Knuckles, Krampus the Naughty Cut, Kubo and the Two Strings, all 4 Kung Fu Panda movies, Labyrinth, LA Confidential, Lady and the Tramp 1 and 2, Lady Bird, Lady in the Water, La La Land, Lamb, Land Before Time, Land of the Dead, Last Action Hero, The Last Airbender, The Last Duel, The Last Exorcism, The Last House on the Left. There's a lot of lasts I just noticed. Last Man on Earth, Last of the Mohicans, Last Night in Soho, The Last of Us Season 1, Last Picture Show, Last Samurai, Last Stand, Last Temptation of Christ, Last Voyage of the Dementor, Last Waltz, Layer Cake. That's a lot of last movies. Law Abiding Citizen, Lawrence of Arabia, The Lazarus Effect, Laser Team, A League of Their Own, League of the Super Pets, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Legally Blonde, Legend, the Tom Hardy Legend. Come on, there we go. Legend of Billie Jean, Legend of Tarzan, Legion of Superheroes, Lego Movie, Lego Batman Movie, Lego Ninjago Movie, Lego Movie 2, Leon the Professional, all the Leprechaun movies, Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, 4, Let Him Go, Let Me In, Let the Right One In, Let's Be Cops. All right, whoops. Liar Liar, Licorice Pizza, Life, The Life Aquatic, Life of Pi, The Lighthouse, Lights Out, Lightyear, Lilo and Stitch 1 and 2, Limitless, Lincoln, The Lincoln Lawyer, Lion King 2, Lion King 1.5, Lisa Frankenstein, Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid 2 and 3? Uh-oh. Yeah. Ariel's Beginning, and then Little Mermaid 2, something. Alright, Little Monsters, The Little Prince, Little Shop of Horrors, The Little Things, oops, sorry. Live by Night, Little Women, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Lock Up, The Lodge, Logan Lucky, Loki Season 1, London Has Fallen, Lone Ranger, Lone Survivor, The Longest Day, The Longest Yard, the original, The Longest Yard remake, Long Legs, The Lookout, Looney Tunes Back in Action, Long Shot, Looper, Lord of the Flies, Lord of the Rings trilogy. Then we got the animated Lord of the Rings movie. I don't have the new one just yet, but I plan on getting that one. All right. Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie's best movie, if you ask me. Lord of War, The Losers, The Lost Boys, The Lost City, Lost in Space, Love and Monsters, Love and Mercy, Love, Simon, Luca, Lucy, Machete, The Machine, Machinist, all 3 Madagascar movies, all the Mad Max movies, including Mad Max Fury Road Black and Chrome Edition, and Furiosa. The Magnificent Seven, the original and the remake, Malignant, Mallrats, Maltese Falcon, Malium? I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a horror movie that I wanted to see, and then I never got a chance to see it. A Man Called Otto, Manchester by the Sea, Mandy, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Manhunter, Maniac the remake, The Man in the Iron Mask, Man on a Ledge, Man on Fire, Man of Steel, Many Saints of Newark, March of the Penguins, The Marksman, Marriage Story, Marry Me, Mars Attacks, The Martian, The Marvels, Mary Poppins Returns, MASH, The Mask, Mask of Zorro, Master and Commander, Masters of the Universe, Matrix Resurrections, I've got the other ones in a box sets up there, Maxine, The Maze Runner trilogy, Mean Girls, the original, Mean Girls, the remake, which I liked quite a bit. The Mean One, this was a fun movie. Terrible, but it was fun. Mean Streets, Mechanic 1 and 2, Megan Levy, Meet the Robinsons, Megan, The Meg 1 and 2. First one's good, second one's terrible. Melancholia, Memories of Murder, Memory, Memento, Men, all 4 Men in Black movies, The Menu, Miami Vice, Michael Jackson's This Is It, Mickey's, which one's this one, actually? Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas, Mickey's Christmas Carol, Mickey and Minnie Classic Collection, and then Mickey and Friends Classic Collection. Then we got Midsummer, Midway, the 1970s version? I think it's 70s. I could be wrong about that, though. The newest Midway movie, Migration, Megamind, Midnight in Paris, The Mighty Ducks, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, $1 Million Baby, Minding the Gap, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Minority Report, Miracle on 34th Street, Misery, Missing, all 3 missing and action movies, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout, and Dead Reckoning Part 1 on Steelbooks. I have all the other Mission Impossible movies in a collection. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, I think that's how you say that. The Mist, Mitchell's vs. the Machines, Moana 2, just got this today, Monkey Man, Molly's Game, Moneyball, Money Monsters, Monster House, Monster Hunter, Monster Squad, Monsters Inc., Monster University, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Monty Python, Meaning of Life, Monuments Men, Moon Age Daydream, Moon, Moonfall, Moon Knight, Moonlight, Moonrise Kingdom, Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Mortal Kombat, Legacy? Come on. And then the new Mortal Kombat movie. Alright. Mother, Mouse Hunt, Mrs. Doubtfire, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Mud, Mulan, The Mule, Mulholland Drive, The Mummy Trilogy, the Tom Cruise Mummy movie, Munich, The Munsters, the Rob Zombie version, Muppets, movie, The Muppets, Muppets Most Wanted, Muppets Christmas Carol, Murder on the Orient Express, the original, Murder on the Orient Express, the remake, My Bloody Valentine original, My Bloody Valentine remake, My Cousin Vinny, another Deadpool cover, Mystery Men, Naked Gun trilogy. Alright, I gotta readjust. There we go. Napoleon Dynamite, all the Narnia movies, National Lampoon Vacation, European Vacation, National Lampoon Vacation on 4K and Christmas Vacation, National Treasure 1 and 2, Nebraska, Natural Born Killers, The Natural, Need for Speed, Neighbors, The Negotiator, Neon Demon, Nerve, Never Ending Story, Never Hike Alone, Never Hike in the Snow, and Never Hike Alone 2. Just got the second one in the mail not too long ago. Never Say Never Again, News of the World, Nausea, The Nice Guys, Night at the Museum, Night at the Museum 2 and 3, Nightcrawler, The Night House, Nightingale, Night of the Creeps, Night of the Demons remake, Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead remake, Nightmare Alley, Nightmare Before Christmas, Nightmare on Elm Street collection, 4K of Nightmare on Elm Street and Nightmare on Elm Street remake, A Night to Remember, Noah, Nobody, No Country for Old Men, Nocturnal Animals, No Hard Feelings, Nonstop, Nope, North by Northwest, The Northman, Nosferatu, November Man, Nowhere Boy, Now You See Me 1 and 2, The Nun 1 and 2, Nutty Professor 1 and 2 remakes, Oblivion, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Ocean's Trilogy, Oculus, Office Space, Old Dogs, Old Yeller, Olympus Has Fallen, The Omega Man, The First Omen, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Once Upon a Time in the West, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1 Hour Photo, and The One. Alright, Only God Forgives, Onward, Open Water 1 and 2, Operation Fortune, Oppenheimer, Original Sin, The Orphanage, Orphan, The Others, Our Brand is Crisis, Our Kind of Traitor, The Outsider, Overlord, Over the Top, Pacific Rim 1 and 2, Paddington 1 and 2, Pandorum, Pan's Labyrinth, Paranorman, Parasites, Passengers, Passion of the Christ, Patterson, Patriot, The Patriot, Patriots Day, Patriot Games, Patton, Paul Blart Mall Cop, Paws of Fury, Peacemaker Season 1, Peanuts, Holiday Collection on 4K, Snoopy Come Home, The Peanuts Movie, Pearl Harbor, Peeping Tom, People Under the Stairs, Perks of Being a Wallflower, The Mary Martin, Peter Pan, Blu-ray, Disney's Peter Pan, Return to Neverland, the Universal Peter Pan, and then the Pan movie from 2017, Peter Rabbit 1 and 2, Pete's Dragon, Pet Sematary the remake, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, all 5 Phantasm movies, The Phantom Thread, Phoenix Forgotten, The Pianist, Pig, Pineapple Express, Curse of the Pink Panther, Son of the Pink Panther, and then Pink Panther 1 and 2. The other Pink Panther movies are really hard to find. Pinocchio, this version of Pinocchio, which I haven't watched yet, but I heard it was really great, and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Amazing movie. Avoid the Disney remake. Piranha, the original, and then Piranha and Piranha 3DD, the remakes. Pitch Black, Pixar Shorts Collection, Place Beyond the Pines, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the Planet of the Apes collection, the awful Mark Wahlberg remake, the Planet of the Apes prequel trilogy, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Platoon, Pocahontas 1 and 2, Point Break the remake, Detective Pikachu, The Polar Express, Police Story, the complete series, or Police Squad, the complete series, Police Story 1 and 2, Poltergeist, Poor Things, Pope's Exorcist, Popeye. Let's do this. Porky's, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, The Poseidon Adventure, the made-for-TV remake of The Poseidon Adventure, and then the 2006 remake, Poseidon, Possessor Uncut, The Post, Power Rangers, A Prayer Before Dawn, all 4 Predator movies, Prey, Predestination, Premium Rush, The Prestige, Pretty Woman, Primal Fear, Prince of Darkness, Prince of Egypt, Prince of Persia, The Princess Bride, Princess and the Frog, Priscilla, Prisoners, Private Parts, The Producers, Profile, Prom Night, Prometheus, Promising Young Woman, and Psycho Goreman. Public Enemies, Pulp Fiction, Pumpkinhead, Punch Drunk Love, The Punisher, this is the John Travolta version, all the Purge movies, Purple Rain, Push, Puss in Boots 1 and 2, Quarantine, Queen, Rock Montreal, and Live Aid, Quick and the Dead, A Quiet Place 1, 2, and Day 1, Race to Witch Mountain, Raging Bull, The Raid 1 and 2, Rain Man, all the Rambo movies, Rango, Ransom, Ratatouille, The Raven, Rawhead Rex, Raya and the Last Dragon, Ray, Ready Player One, Ready or Not, Real Steel, Rebel Without a Cause, Red 1 and 2, Red Dawn, Red Dragon, Red Eye, Red Heat, and Red Sparrow. Reign of Fire, Reindeer Games, Remember the Titans, Reminiscence, Renfield, Requiem for a Dream, The Rescuers 1 and 2, Reservoir Dogs, Resident Evil Final Chapter, and Welcome to Raccoon City. I have all the other ones in a box set, but we'll get to that. Return of the Living Dead, The Revenant, Revenge of the Nerds, Richard Jewell, Riddick, the Japanese Ring, which is on 4K, and then we got the American remake of The Ring on 4K, and Rings. Rio Bravo, Rise of the Guardians, Risky Business, The Road, Roadhouse, Road to Perdition, Adventures of Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and the Russell Crowe Robin Hood. RoboCop on 4K, the RoboCop trilogy, which is, yeah, it's the whole trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, and then the remake. All right. Robots, The Rock, The Rocketeer, Rocket Man, Rock'n'Rolla, The Rocky Collection, Rock of Ages, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Roma, Romancing the Stone, hold on, Romeo and Juliet, this is the Leonardo DiCaprio one, Ronin, Roman Holiday, that should be switched, but whatever, Ron's Gone Wrong, Room, The Room, Rosemary's Baby, Rounders, Royal Tenenbaums, Run All Night, The Rundown, Run Lola Run, The Running Man, Rush, Rush Hour Trilogy, Rushmore, RV, Safe, Saint Maud, Salem's Lot, Salt, Samurai Cop 1 and 2, Samurai Jack the Complete Series, San Andreas, The Sandlot, The Santa Claus Trilogy, Saturday Night Fever, Saving Mr. Banks, Saving Private Ryan. All the Saw movies, but I got the 4Ks of Saw, Jigsaw, Spiral, and Saw X, and this is all the Saw movies. A Scanner Darkly, Scanners, Scarface, the 1932 version, and then the Al Pacino remake. Scary Movie 1 and 3, the only ones that are worth it in my opinion. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Schindler's List, Scream, the 5-film collection. I'm only holding on to this because of those 2 documentaries at the bottom. I got Scream 4, and then we got the steelbooks for all the other Scream movies. Scrooged, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Scooby-Doo, the terrible live-action movies. And then we got Scoob, The Scorpion King, Scott Pilgrim, Searching, Secret of NIMH, Secret Life of Pets 1 and 2, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, Secret Window, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Serenity, Seven Psychopaths, Seven Samurai, Shadow, Shaft. This is the original movie, and then we got the one from 2000 with Samuel L. Jackson. Shakespeare in Love, The Shallows, Shang-Chi, Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. This is apparently rare and out of print now, and I only paid $7 for it years ago. The Shape of Water, Sharknado, Shaun of the Dead. This is the new remastered version of on 4K, because the original 4K is looks awful. Shaun of the Sheep. Shawshank Redemption, Shazam 1 and 2, Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2, The Shining miniseries, and Dr. Sleep. Shivers, all the Shrek movies, including Shrek the Musical, Shooters, The Disney Short Film Collection, Showgirls, Shutter Island, Sicario 1 and 2, Side Effects, Signs, Silence, Silent Hill, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, and Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3, 4, and 5. And the remake of Silent Night. Silent Night, the Joel Kinnaman movie that's not part of the other ones. Silence of the Lambs, Silver Linings Playbook, A Simple Favor, The Simpsons movie, Sin City 1 and 2, Singing in the Rain, Sinister, Sisu, 16 Candles, The Sixth Sense on 4K, Sky High, Sleeping Beauty, Sleepaway Camp, Sleepers, Sleepless, Sleeping Hollow, Slenderman, Slumdog Millionaire, Small Soldiers, Smile 1 and 2, Smokey and the Bandit, Snake Eyes, the Nicolas Cage movie, Snakes on a Plane, Snatch and Snitch, excuse me, Snowden, Some Like It Hot, Sun, Snowpiercer, Snow White, Social Network, Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, excuse me, Son of God, Sorry to Bother You, Soul, Sound of Freedom, Sound of Metal, The Sound of Music, Source Code, Southpaw, Spaceballs, Space Jam and Space Jam: A New Legacy, Spartacus, Speed, Speed Racer, Spencer, all the Spider-Man movies, including like the new ones and the Into the Spider-Verse one. Yeah, you guys get it. Spies in Disguise, Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, Split, SpongeBob movies, Sponge Out of Water, and SpongeBob, what's this one? Sponge on the Run. Spotlight, Spring, sorry, the light's pretty bad. Spring Breakers, Spy, The Stand. Oh, my arms are killing me. Stand and Deliver, Stand By Me, Stargate, A Star Is Born, the Judy Garland one, the Chris Christopherson one, and the Bradley Cooper one. Starman, Starship Troopers, the Star Trek trilogy, the new one, all the Star Wars movies, including prequels, spin-offs, original, sequels, Star Wars The Clone Wars movie, all seasons of The Clone Wars, all seasons of Rebels, all 3 seasons of Mandalorian, Season 1 of Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Ahsoka. And then this random, if I can get it out, 3D copy of The Last Jedi, which I don't know where this came from, really. I just saw that it was only $7.99, and I thought it was pretty cool. The steelbooks of the prequel trilogy. This is the Zavvi exclusive for The Last Jedi. The despecialized editions from Star Wars to Jedi, a bootleg of an old VHS from the making of the trilogy, the original trilogy. Step Brothers, The Stepfather, Steve Jobs, Stillwater, The Sting, Stir of Echoes, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, Straight Outta Compton, Strange World, Straw Dogs, Stripes, Stronger, Stuart Little 1 and 2, Stuber, Studio 666, The Substance, The Terrible Suicide Squad, The Good Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, Sully, Sum of All Fears, Super 8, Superman Returns. Superman Red Sun, Death of Superman, Reign of the Supermen, Superman and Lois Season 1, 2, and 3, Superman Batman Apocalypse, Superman Batman Public Enemies, Superman Doomsday, Superman vs. the Elite, Superman Unbound, Man of Tomorrow, Supergirl, the original terrible movie, and then all the seasons of Supergirl, Super Mario Brothers, Super Troopers 1 and 2, Survival of the Dead, Suspiria, the remake of Suspiria, Swamp Thing, Swiss Army Man, The Sword in the Stone, Swordfish, Tag, The Taken Trilogy, Talk to Me, Tangled, Tar, Tarzan, Taxi Driver, Ted, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Trilogy, TMNT, the 2 live-action ones, and the newest one, which is Mutant Mayhem. Alright, Teen Titans, the complete series, Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, Teen Wolf, The 10 Commandments, Tenet, Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis, and Terminator Dark Fate. The Terrifier trilogy, all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Thank God the new one doesn't have a Blu-ray release because that one sucks, and I don't want that in my collection. Thanksgiving, Thank You for Your Service, Theory of Everything, There Will Be Blood, They Live, They Shall Not Grow Old, The Thing from Another World, John Carpenter's The Thing, come on, and the prequel Thing. The Third Man, This Is the End, the Thor movies, all 4 of them, Three Amigos, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, The Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers, the Three Stooges triple feature, and the Three Stooges movie, which is a guilty pleasure for me. Oops. 3,000 Years of Longing, THX 1138, Ticket to Paradise, Till Death, Timeline, Titanic. This is the 1950s version. Then, of course, we got the James Cameron one. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. All 4 seasons of Titans, To Die For, To Kill a Mockingbird, Tolkien, Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz, all the Tomb Raider movies, Tombstone, Tommy Boy, Tomorrowland, Top Gun Maverick, Total Recall and the remake of Total Recall, Tower Heist, Towering Inferno, The Town, The Dreaded Sundown, and the remake of The Town, The Dreaded Sundown, all 4 Toy Story movies, Trading Places, Training Day, Trainspotting 2, Train to Busan, Peninsula, Trap, Transformers the movie, all the other Transformers movies, Transporter 1, 2, and 3, Treasure Planet, all the Tremors movies, Triangle, Trick or Treat, Troll 2, Tron 1 and 2, Tropic Thunder, Troy, True Grit, True Lies, True Romance, The Truman Show, Trust, Truth or Dare, Tully, Turning Red, Twister, and Twisters, U571, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Unbreakable, Uncharted, Uncle Buck, Uncut Gems, the awful Disney Underdog movie, which is kind of a guilty pleasure, Under the Skin, Underwater, Underworld, Unfriended, Unhinged, Universal Soldier, Unknown, Unsane, Unstoppable, The Usual Suspects, Untouchables, Up, Upgrade, Urban Legend, Us, V for Vendetta, Valerian and the whatever subtitle it is, Valkyrie, Van Helsing, Vanilla Sky, Van Wilder, VFW, most of the VHS movies. I'm missing the newest one and VHS 3. Vice, Videodrome, Violent Night, The Visit, Viva Las Vegas, Waiting, A Walk Among the Tombstones, The Walk, Walking Tall, Walk the Line, Wall-E, Wall Street, WandaVision, Wanted, Warm Bodies, War Dogs, War Games, the original War of the Worlds, and the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds. All right, this is the last shelf, and then we got box sets, so let's get this done. Warrior, The Warriors, Watchmen, Waterworld, The Way Back, The Way, Way Back, Wayne's World, We Bought a Zoo, Wedding Crashers, Wednesday Season 1, Weekend at Bernie's, Weird Science, the Weird Al Yankovic movie, another Western triple pack, Searchers, Wild Bunch, and How I Won the West. West Side Story, the original, West Side Story, the remake, We Were Soldiers, The Whale, Where the Wild Things Are, Whip It, Whiplash, White Christmas, White House Down, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Wicked, The Wicker Man, the original, Widows, Wild Hogs, Wild Things, Willow, Willy's Wonderland, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Wonka, Wind River, Wind Talkers, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1 and 2, Winter's Bone, Wish Upon, The Witch Without a Paddle, Witness, The Wizard of Oz, The Wolf of Snow Hollow, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Wolfman, the new Wolfman movie, Woman in Black, Wonder Woman 1 and Wonder Woman 1984, Won't You Be My Neighbor, World Trade Center, World War Z, Wrath of Man, Wrecked, Wreck-It Ralph 1 and 2, The Wrestler, X, all the X-Men movies, including the road cut of Days of Future Past and Once Upon a Deadpool, all 3 Triple X movies, Yesterday, Young Frankenstein, You're Next, You Were Never Really Here, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, Zathura, Zero Dark 30, Zodiac, Zombie, Zombieland Double Tap, Zombie Strippers, Zoolander, and Zootopia. And then this last shelf, I just got a bunch of random box sets. So let's just start the box sets right now. The Alfred Hitchcock collections, Volume 1, 2, and 3. The Back to the Future trilogy. This is the Steelbook set. Batman, the complete series. Bill and Ted's 4K trilogy. The Conan Chronicles. The Daniel Craig 4K James Bond movies. The Pacific. The Resident Evil 5 movie collection. The original 6 Star Wars movies. That 70 Show, the complete series. And the Wrath of Titans and Clash of the Titans, this 4K Arrow box set. And then up here we have all 5 Bourne movies, Batman the complete series, animated series, Friends the complete series, Star Trek the original series, the Police Academy movies, all of them, all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, the Lord of the Rings extended editions, the Hobbit extended editions, and Dune the original 4K box set. Then on this shelf we have my Jurassic Park Steel Tins, Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World. And then here is the Hogwarts 4K Harry Potter 4K box set, which is the Hogwarts Express, which is pretty cool. Then over here we have Toy Story, the Ultimate Toy Box Collection, Star Wars The Force Awakens 3D, the Target exclusive for The Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, and Solo, the Mission Impossible 4K collection, the Star Trek Original Motion Picture collection, the Next Generation 4K collection, the Amityville Horror Trilogy, the Omen collection, the Wreck collection, and the Universal Classic Monsters 30 film collection. My girlfriend bought me this for Christmas this past year, and I just love it so much. It's such a big surprise. Then we got my original Halloween Scream Factory box set with the Best Buy exclusive trilogy box set for the new Halloween trilogy. Then we got the Scream Factory set of all the Friday the 13th movies, Jurassic Park collection on 4K, and Godzilla -1, the Godzilla Store exclusive collection. I love that so much. Then over here we got the Matrix trilogy, the Dirty Harry collection, the Superman Steelbook collection, the 10 Commandments Digibook set. I'm only holding on to that because it has the 1923 version on Blu-ray, and the Fast and the Furious 8 movie collection. And then these are just random Deadpool slipcovers. These are the Blu-rays that I got rid of, but I held on to the slipcovers. And then up here we have Ben-Hur, the big 50th anniversary box set, and the Wizard of Oz 3D box set. And then over here we have, well, this is my kind of like my James Bond collection, but we have No Time to Die, the Walmart exclusive, the Bond 50 box set, which has every James Bond movie. And then over here in this little corner, I have all the Blu-ray and 4K steelbooks of the Daniel Craig movies. And I think that's it. That is everything, folks. So that's it, guys. That is my entire Blu-ray collection as of March 2025. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on all these down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on any movies you think I should get for my collection. Whatever your thoughts on all of this is. There's a lot of movies. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd really love to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know your favorite movies out of everything I've shown too. And just like always, guys, I'm not gonna drag on this outro, so I'm just gonna cut it right here. As always, guys, thank you as always for watching. I got more videos planned real soon, so look forward to all that. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe right here if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, take care.